Hello! Let's fucking go. We're back. More Endwalker. I've been queuing for actually like almost 2 hours. There's 54 people left in queue. I figured it'd be a good time to start. Hi, I hope you all are doing well. Hi Mimi. Hi. Anybody else in chat? No. Hi. Welcome. I hope you all have had a great day. I slept until like 5 in the afternoon because I was up until 4 in the morning, or like later, 5 in the morning. I don't know. I slept a lot. It's fine. But yeah, more Endwalker. This is not going to be a super long stream like last time. This is probably going to go for like 4, maybe 5 hours, depending on how I feel. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. This is what I've been staring at for the last while. And yeah, that's kind of it. We're just gonna wait for the queue to pop. Might take a bit, but I'm hanging out, hoping to everything. Excuse me. That it doesn't crash on me again, because that's happened a couple times. This launch has been a bit buggy. From what I can tell, it's basically a really unfortunate combination of a large influx of players from a couple different things, and then the worldwide shortage on various computer parts, so Square can't make new servers. Oh shit, we're in! Alright, let's go! Back to the moon! Back to reality. Whoops, there goes gravity, etc., etc. Hello, Urianche. I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to log out to sleep. So yeah, when we last left our heroine, we killed God. That happened. The final days are probably upon us, and moon rabbits are trying to turn the moon into a spaceship to evacuate everyone. It's weird. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis a simple plan, in truth. We shall not be long away from the Bestways Borough. Difficult decisions must need to be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind in our desire to save the people of Astralis. To make clear a resolve on the Wilperates, I would offer them a gift, but its making doth require a most singular ingredient. We're on the moon, dude. We're gonna get that shit. That's cool looking. Definitely, Hey, buddy. An abundance of Spongoig. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiac's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught to me by the new Mao, I believe this shall suffice for the gift I would fashion. The match requires considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch while I perform the incantation? Sure. Where do I stand watch? Here? Hello there. Drill. Oh, more enemies. Alright. Do. As per usual, thanks. If the audio balance needs tweaking or anything like that, just let me know. Oh, more enemies. Alright. Oh, alright, I have to stand watch again. Surveying the nearby area, you see no sign of potential threats. This would be a good opportunity to see how Urianche is faring. Urianche remains fixated on his work. Moon. There, 'tis done. God, I'm so cute. A magic ink, every ounce as officious as they crafted by the Numo. Rare is the occasional conjure mine own, but is nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is admittedly possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue is one of my own choosing, which I pray the Lipperites will appreciate. Issa, Uranji, oh thank goodness, I thought you had been eaten, or had perhaps fallen into a crater. It's the bunnies. Possibly evil, hard to tell. Ishtola has been looking all over for you, Issa. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent. Dire, even. She was also quite clear that she wished to speak with Issa alone, which means I'm afraid you must stay behind, Uranji. But worry not, it just so happens we need your help with an errand. Deliver a package from the Watcher's Palace to the Bestaway Burrow. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor Wapperets, and we would be ever so grateful if you could lend us a hand. How about an extra pair of hands before I go and meet with Ishtola? No, that won't be necessary. Uriandra's help should be more than suffice. And I'm sure you don't want to risk on Ishtola's bad side by keeping her waiting. She seems prickly. Now, off with you. Worry not, Issa. I shan't be long. Don't do anything silly, buddy. And I have to go back to talk to Ishtola, who is probably super far into the burrow. Actually. Where does the moon show up? Ah, here we go. Moon. I love this game. I know it's not for everybody, but it's for me. Alright. Moving right along. Going to talk to Ishtola. She's definitely going to be like, what? I didn't want to talk to you. You're fine. If these rabbits stab Urianji, I'm going to be very upset. Do 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 do. This area is very pretty. Everything's alright with Urianji then? That's a relief. Oh, Issa, we thought you would be away for longer. A dire emergency? I said no such thing. But as you are here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Away, a companion of growing ways, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. The problem is, however, is that he's determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there anything he's likely to stop, or anywhere he's likely to stop and rest, or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? What's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here, maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice, and no? Well, if it's really that important, you can try using these balls of mouse flesh, not to be confused with the other thing. Running Away's other notable features is his incessant chatter, so you have no trouble finding him in a crowd, and when you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Uh-huh. Crude, but if it proves effective, he was here in Greatest Endsville when last I saw him. Let's split up and try and find him. Throw my balls at him, huh? I mean... gross, but okay. Oh. Okay, it's one of these. Let's see. Oh, I bet that's him. Oi, come back! Oh, hey. Darn it. Hmm. Come on. That's clearly him. I'm not sure why it's making it so hard to hit him. There he is. Wait, you. Yeah. I'm hitting him. I'm not sure why it's not working. Oh, hey. Got him. Ah, what happened? Failed? Oh, wait. Huh? That wasn't it? Hello? Alright. Got him? Maybe? Oh, that's smart. That was meant to be a joke. It isn't funny. I got him. There we go. Hello there. Yes, I'm running away. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your ball of mouse flesh? I'm highly knowledgeable at the final days. Ha! It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? As if we've got time to look into the final days when there's so much to do about the Great Voyage. Oh, shit. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they'd better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry I couldn't be more help, but if there's nothing else, I've work to do. And I'm off. Growing way, you lied to me. I have a gun. Are you sure that's a good idea? I could find neither hide nor hair of him. To be fair. So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. I heard him drawing a blank, though. Try as I might, I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what of Urianger? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but did he say when he'll be returning? On his way to the Watcher's Palace with the Living Way. Between Growing Way's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe our better time would be better spent lending Urianger a hand. What? Now hold on a moment. It's all coming back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you're looking for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful knowledge, including the pertaining to the final days. Sure. Wild rabbit chase, am I right? I'm beginning to grow tired of these games. Yeah, me too. If some scheme was afoot, surely Urianger would be the first to see through it. Then again, he does tend to give others the benefit of the doubt. Heart of the matter. Oh, what to do? I promised Living Way I would help, but... No, I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. The archive's on the second floor of the main plaza, the eastern wing. Follow me. I suspect the Leopards are up to something, but if there is aught to be learned of the final days, I think it best we play along, for now at least. Rawr, dragon. Yeah, they're up to something. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, I do not know, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I can use that teleport to go up, I think. Right. I guess it doesn't actually work as a teleporter. Alright, never mind. Weird, the story said it would. But alright. This place sure is big. Wait. What's on the outside? Alright. Da 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 da. Huh. It must be up on the main level. The archives are right through this door, but it seems to be locked. I guess we'll just have to go and find whoever has the key. Growing way, enough. If you have aught else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Do you yourself not tell us we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but the moon has to be a perfect paradise for the people of Astralis, and we're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We'd hoped you see the wonders we have to offer, but you found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so the others must be kept here. So that's Living Ways game. Run us about into our goals, and failing that, lock us away so we can't put the planet at risk. Everyone except Urian J. He understands and what is at stake, what must be done. I fear you've misjudged us, Growing Way. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Astralis and her reflections to their doom. If there's a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take the risk? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. The people of Astralis will escape here to the moon, they'll be safe, and we'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Really? You're gonna make me... Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. Really? Alright. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out, split up, and make our way to the exit. Agreed. Let us reconvene where Argos awaits outside. I mean, alright, guys. You done? Nope. She's too powerful. Ah! I'm sorry, Growing Way. You seem like a nice dude, but I don't have a choice. I gotta save the world. It's kind of what I do. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, so they turned on us. That's not surprising. I'm sure this will work out in the end, maybe, but I don't know. We'll find out. Good, you're here. We must hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Urianger. It's a quick teleport. Shouldn't be that bad, assuming nothing happens.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Astralis and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Attaboy.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Hurry! Hurry, scurry! I don't know. I do love these little guys.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Hi guys, we're here. Don't worry about it.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose? For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure.
True.
It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Yeah.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Astralis is boundless and pure.
Yes! A most mellifluous reason.
Sure, I don't know what that means.
For it were born of Heideland's love for Astralis. That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well.
Aww.
That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us help them, lead them We'll fix it. We'll make it right.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides. Singing way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Ffxiv are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit, and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers.
Yeah.
And thou, my friend, I do not think we have met.
Pudding way.
Pudding way.
Pudding way? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure, but one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words. A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And living way. It is no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer, the anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but...
I, too, still labour to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee.
Is that a Fantasia? What is that?
Ink as blue as the waters of Astralis. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
Hell yeah.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Lockerites to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort.
Hell yeah.
To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reed's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home. Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Yeah. Urianja's a real one.
Thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind. If being the operative term.
Red. Or orange? Orange. That flower. How came it into your possession? How very like her. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions. Intentions which remain a mystery even to us. In our time, we call it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. Elpis. Huh. Interesting. Double checking something real quick.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
One moment. Okay. I thought so, yeah. So interesting. Elpis is an ancient Greek word specifically referring to the spirit of hope. Which is often depicted as a young woman usually carrying flowers or a cornucopia in her hand. Interesting.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Atheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Shall we in?
Agreed. The Charlian Forum, yes?
Okay, thank you. I'm glad that it's not that.
How did you know?
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
Heart of ember and rotten time. I chanced to spy you crossing the chasm, and I feared something was amiss. But all is well, and more importantly, I have been given the opportunity to behold a wonderful sight. Keep the Elpis close, and its light will be your guide. A declaration of hope and aspirations. I hadn't thought of it that way before. The operatives may be in good hands now, but it doesn't change the fact that their plan is the last resort I'd rather not employ. Let's see it doesn't come to that, for the first in all the other reflections. The operatives think so highly of the people of Atheris, yet it seems this evacuation plan is the only way they know how to express their adoration. If we had been more clear in our intentions from the start, perhaps we could have avoided this wrinkle. Something to keep in mind in the future. Well, that was all rather embarrassing, wasn't it? At least we're on the same page now. People and Atheris. We'll save both. At least give it a good try. Tell Growingway I look forward to our next walk together. I will. I'm sure he'll be glad to hear it. 'Twas a relief to see a living way was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well, though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It would be no easy task to prepare them for what must be done, but gladly I do embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, and all of our fellow Scions. When I next return to Atheris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. Do 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 do. With the leopards in the orange's capable hands, we needn't worry about affairs here in our absence. Knowing now that the face of their earthly collaborators, there is much to discuss with Alphino and the others. Let us return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared. I can speak English. Alright. We've been to the moon. We found its secrets, and we defeated God. What the next leg of our journey will be, I know not. But we'll handle it. One step at a time. To the very end. Home. Riding home. Just gonna take a moment to take it all in again. Let's go back. I'm just curious if I can see the moon from this room anywhere. Not really. I'd forgotten how cold it was here in Garlemald, a testament to the leopard's ingenuity that I thought no such discomfort on the moon. Gods, I can scarcely believe we went to the moon and back. But we'll have time to reflect on that later. Right now, we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thorough, detailed report to Lucia. I'd like very much to know how everyone is getting on here as well. They'd only just begun to treat the temporary prisoners when we left. I share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is of greater importance. I speak not only of the contingent, of course. The heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest, and so we must see that everyone is prepared. Agreed, though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion, lest the public be sent into a panic. Not that anyone in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but it bears repeating. Anyway, first thing first, to Camp Broken Glass. Right. Let's warp back there. No, wrong one. There we go. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum 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 bum bum. Elsabar. Hold on. Good meme, Penguin. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. How fare things here? It seems fine, actually. That's still glowing ominously, but I suppose that's probably never going to stop, is it? Huh. There's a lot of people here, oh god. It's good to see you all again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope. I went to the fucking moon. I don't know. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in subduing the temper inside the Tower of Babel. We took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here, so we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some are, understandably, hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were but recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavor to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of their tempering. Will all the tempered be relocated? Will all the tempered be relocated? I don't know, sorry. Not all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Eulis is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those in the company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphino and Alice's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. In light of recent developments, have Alliance leaders come to any decisions regarding Garlemald? Given the tremendous ramifications of what has happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a closer watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Animo's defeated, we received reports that each and every tower has vanished. For a mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Thavnair. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the beast tribes have received instructions in the magics needed to cure tempering. Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled the Mother Porxia affords her so many visitors. Yes, we are grateful for our ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of Tempered has been completed. Lucy and I will remain, along with a small force, to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more, but there are yet those who call these lands home. I believe that accounts for recent events here. So what of the moon and the Telephorai? About that. So Zardiark's dead, Xenos is free somewhere, and the final days are upon us. It's fine. In the final days, gods, I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There's still so much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course. I will send word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow scions from their present duties, that they may return to Charlian. Your energies are better spent finding a means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow scions, you'll be happy to hear that Mistress Kryle, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Valdetian Annex and given into Tatru's care. Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let us be on our way, then. One last thing, if I may. After your confrontation with Zodiark, you said Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood, he has returned here to Garlemald. I have a mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts, but first wish to ask if you believe there is merit in doing so. If you're expecting a trail of destruction to follow, you won't find one. Aye, you're the only foe he considers worthy. And even if my men found him, who but you could even hope to bring low that monster? Pray forget I entertain the notion. While on the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounced the Crown Prince and condemned his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and its continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Okay, then. He had it coming. Fandaniel is no more, and now his own people turn against him. It seems he's not but his bloodlust to keep him company. Better than an army to see it sated. At any rate, I will not keep you longer. I pray you safe passage back to Charlian. Right. Alright. Back to Charlian. Back to some nicer warm weather, yeah? Ugh. Been in the freezing cold and on the moon for a while now. It'll be nice to see some, grass. Yeah, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Oh yeah, hold on, I can reapply glamour here. Equip all the new gear. Kyle, you're okay. Welcome back, Issa. We were so terribly worried about you. Though at this point I have caused my own fair share of worry, and for that I apologize. Heidelin called to me that day when you entered the Tower of Babel. Her pleas were faint but desperate, and I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. What came after feels like a dream barely remembered, my body flowing through the light stream towards Garlemald. When I regained consciousness, I was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of Aether, so exhausted in fact I can only laugh, for it was in that moment I understood Raha's weariness from the Tower of Zot. More than I could laugh at a time like this, though we prevented Zodiark from being unleashed upon the world, I am curious to know what else took place there on the moon. Perhaps we should wait for the others to join before you give your account. Let us reconvene in the main hall once they arrive. Do 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 do. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Not at all. We understand you've been quite busy. Will Urianger be joining us? Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid, though Issa can't explain why better than I. Yes, the moon's a spaceship. It's pretty cool. The final days, as befell Emerald. And we are to escape via the moon? What are the source in its reflections? I have no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. So how do we stop this? Unfortunately, we have no plans at present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amarant, the solution would be to alter the flow of Aether throughout the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zodiark, sacrificing half the star's population in the doing. But it should go without saying that such a sacrifice must not, cannot, be repeated. Which leaves us with the daunting task of identifying the underlying catalyst for the final days, a feat which even the Amarantines could not accomplish. Unfortunately, we found no clues in Mare Limitorum. There is still much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. The final days were marked by the corruption of the Amarantines' creation magics, but we command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel with the events of the past, and thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we start with the Forum, then. Having worked with the Loperites in secret all this time, there is surely more than they can tell us. Forgive the interruption, but I've got urgent news. The Forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside, some sort of announcement. What is Father up to now? There's only one way to find out. Let's go, gang. This is gonna get bad. Oh god, they're gonna start a panic or something. Uh-oh. It's this music, too.
Order! Order, I say! I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Charlie. Nay, of this very start.
Don't do it, buddy. It's not. Oh, God.
Said affairs concern all citizens. So we have called for a public assembly. You may have heard rumors of the Talofferoi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The End-Bearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
Calm yourselves. Time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well.
Oh, boy.
"270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself. She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children, and deliver them from this doom. Much like Nunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death.
What's
to a
with the
new
lighting
hope.
changes?
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
You reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago.
Oh boy.
Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the Great Exodus. For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will...
Oh, oops. Sorry about that.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Alright, well, that makes things slightly easier. I don't know. I mean...
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work.
Yeah.
If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Take your time.
Thank you. I shan't be long.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Sharlayan, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures, and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do.
Ah, kids, there you go.
We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Hell yeah.
as you will. Just stay out of our way.
The dad's still a dick.
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Bold words call for bold action, and there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
Hell yeah.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested. Wouldn't you agree? Having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
Not a bad point.
Shall we then? To the annex. To prepare for tomorrow.
Let's go, gang. Of course, what the final days actually entail, who fucking knows? But based off the trailers, it's gonna get bad. Like, oh god. But hey, we'll do the best we can. That's all there is to it. Crowd tells me the forum made a rather momentous announcement. So there's to be a great exodus, is there? I'm reminded by my narrow escape from the Isle of Vow. The realization, the running, the mixture of relief and regret. Why me, I asked myself. Why me? Why us? Why now? Why wonder? There's no use fretting over the cosmic morality of lack thereof. Or a lack thereof. We're here, and we'll get through this together. And who knows, maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. There's no harm in praying for as much. Oh, but enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausted. Your chamber awaits. Ba bum ba da. Almost level 85, which means we're probably about halfway through the story. Which is kind of crazy. A visitor's come knocking at your door. Who could it be? Graha? It's not gonna be anyone. Oh, it is Graha. What the hell? Alright.
Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to. If you could spare a moment before bed. Thank you. I fear this may be the last quiet night we have to talk for quite some time.
Come on in. Or I'll come out. That works too.
I am troubled of late. Unwarranted concerns, perhaps. I hope. Nevertheless, I feel compelled to share them with you.
I'm curious if it's actually different depending on who you choose or if it's always Raha. Huh.
Though you have bested your enemies thus far, the at a considerable cost to yourself. No one is without their limits, and you are no exception. I worry the added weight of the final days will prove more than you can bear. It is surely too much for any one woman. But you needn't bear it alone. Let me share your burden. My, carrying capacity pales in comparison to yours, but I could still help. Shoulder the occasional satchel from your ever-growing mountain of, baggage.
I love this boy.
You've already done
He's
so
good.
much to help relieve me of mine own encumbrances. It is only fair that I repay you in kind.
Nod.
Of course, it needn't be only troubles we share. Moments of joy may seem few and far between now, but there will come a time when we look back fondly on this journey. The inquiry at the Forum, our march through the snows of Garlemald, our impromptu dinner in this very room. All of it. And that is to say nothing of the journeys yet to come. To the ends of the world and beyond.
Hell yeah, man.
But tomorrow will be no less busy than today, and I've kept you from your rest long enough. Sleep well, my friend.
You too, buddy. Our character's seen much and more. I mean, fighting endlessly, on end and on end. It does a lot to a person, you know? A short while earlier, in the Alamegan Quarter, yo, is that the Red Mage shooter? Yeah, it totally is. And the Dancer tutor in the background. Huh.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Issa about contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum too. But is it true they brought back tempered Garlean soldiers?
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then.
Racism!
I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Who the fuck are you?
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Who? What the fuck? Oh god. Are people gonna start turning into, like... Meanwhile, in Ishgard... Hey, it's the Dark Knight group.
Another commission of paramount importance.
Hi, Erical.
Oh, what have we here?
Hey,
Are you alright?
Oh no.
Was that? No. The shadows play tricks. Nothing more. The towers are gone. And the Garlean threat is abated. Yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
Because it is, buddy. I don't know what that is, but it ain't good. Ranasan. Oh no. That's not good. That's very bad, in fact. What, that's it? Okay. Oh, level 85 though. What's with the music, guys? Everything seems fine here. Ah! Suddenly level up! What's my level 86 ability again? It's Queen's Gambit, right. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. $750 potency, that's really good. Tataru. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Issa, I was just about to call you. I'm afraid we received another call for assistance. This one comes from Raya-san. The others have assembled in the main hall to discuss the situation. You must join them at once. It's all gone bad. Hey, Ray! The end of the world's about to happen. I hope you're ready. Hi, buddy. Thanks for coming. How's your day been? But yeah, hey, at least I'm level 85. Pog. It's the end of the world as we know it. Oh, by the way, I killed God. There you are. Our worst fears have come to pass, but moments ago we received grim tidings from our contact in Raditsan. Vile beasts have appeared as if out of nowhere, claiming one victim after the next. What's more, they say the sky, the very sky, burns above them. Yeah, kinda. Except for the fact that killing God is what's making the apocalypse happen. So, oops. Good gods, are the final days already upon us? No, it appears so, sadly. That is all the information we have at present. No doubt that the people of Radhan are busy fighting for their lives. No, let's all go at once. They need our help. Agreed. Kryle, you best remain here with Tataru and gather what knowledge we can. Or you can. You are in no condition for a longer journey, I imagine. Very well. Similar phenomena may have been observed elsewhere, and if so, we must know about them at once. Be safe out there, yes? Let's make our way for Yellowmud. We must prepare ourselves for what may lie ahead. It's gonna get bad, bad, bad. The world's gonna end. Oh god, oh fuck. By the way, also, the moon's a spaceship. Long story. If this calamity has indeed come to Thavnir, it is all too likely that Corvus across the strait finds itself in a similar predicament. Even now, it remains an imperial province, and as such, it may be some time until we can ascertain the situation there. We can only hope that Cryo and Tataru will be able to provide us with some insight sooner rather than later. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. My mom wanted to know how the Twitch app works so that she could watch along. Just take a second. Alright. Let's get back into it, yeah? Fafnir. It's the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, I know. Let's see here. Yeah, she's watching right now. I don't think she can chat because she forgot her password. But she's here. Hi, Mom. So let me double check that. Yeah, don't disrespect Gandhi in chat. Like again, she can't chat right now. Uh-oh. Is that it? Ebbet? Hello? Oh shit. That's bad.
Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash.
Ah! The fuck are those?
Sun scorches earth and boils seas.
What the fuck?
And our sins ascend unto the heavens. Three dooms to unmake all we were.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's very bad.
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
Show our moment.
My friends, I trust you have heard the news.
We have. What can you tell us of the situation, Your Excellency?
Last night, the isle was rocked by tremors, and the earth itself cried out. Aloft, the heavens began to burn. From all about, unholy beasts, the likes of which we had never seen, came forth in fury and rage.
Oh boy.
No. To say they came forth would be inexact. The people of Radzatan themselves
Oh shit.
transformed into these baleful fiends. Though the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of the lot, wrought havoc upon us here in our fair city. Though they bear superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are ungodly abominations. The people decry them as blasphemies.
Understandably.
The large one's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to quell the threat. And what of Vritra? Vritra too makes for the north of his own accord, and yet he knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday his beloved people.
Yeah, that's no.
I pray his boundless compassion and mercy does not deter him from taking unenviable but necessary action.
Understood. I ask that you allow us to aid you in quelling this threat.
You would risk your lives to help us yet again? I have no words to express my gratitude. Our regiments approach the north from several directions, with a number of units set to depart from the docks of Yedlin. They will make landfall in an area of dense jungle, where one can expect to encounter dangers even beyond the fell beasts we hunt. I leave you to your preparation. You will find me at the docks when you are ready to depart.
Okay, sounds like a new dungeon. How do we even stop this? What is there to do? I mean, I can kill the beast, but they might just keep coming. Yeah, it's not like we don't...
As prepared as we'll ever be.
It's not like we have any way to turn them back. All I can do is fight. Save state till it breaks the game. This is an MMO. I technically cannot save state. I wish, buddy. Alright. Innocent souls twisted and reformed into unholy abominations. I thought I'd seen the last of such nightmares with the Sin Eaters. We must act quickly, Issa. Every moment we tarry means another soul may be lost to this nightmare. Usually the most dangerous foe in a worm's domain is the worm themselves. If I were Vitra, I would be offended as I am horrified. I shall survey the environs closely as we go about our search. There may be some clues as to how we can combat this phenomenon. It is true that the people themselves have transformed into beasts. Why even the Radiant Host could suffer the same fate? Or us, perish the thought. Don't worry, no matter how grim things might get, I won't lose heart. I'm ready whenever you need me. So the beasts are not born of creation magics run amok, but are rather the altered forms of the people themselves. In that sense, this is the manifestation of the final days differs from that which we have witnessed in Amarat. And for the worse, I dare say. If any man, woman, or child could become a beast at any moment, there is no telling whence the next threat might come. We must exercise extreme caution. Alright. Everyone is assembled, yes? I thank you for lending us your aid in our battle against the blasphemy. Let us review our plan of attack. I would have you board this boat and circle around to the north side of the island. There you will find a dense jungle we call Vanaspati. It is a sacred wood, home to many temples and a number of villages. Vritra and the Radiant Host have gone there ahead of us. I ask that you join them, and do all in your power to destroy this blasphemy. Oh boy. Vanaspati is now accessible. New dungeon. Alright. Graha, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have him tank with us. And then let's do Estinian. Right, okay. Let's go. Vanaspati. Everything's on fire! Oh god! That's a monkey! Oh god. Oh, it's so creepy. Alright. Alright, let's go, gang. Oh, shit. God, they transformed right in front of us. Oh, what is that? Something huge in the background. Terminus. It seems to be the kind of enemy there. Yeah, they do kind of look like SMT enemies, don't they? What the f... Oh, it's Vritra.
My friends, heed me. These are children of Stavnir. Forgive me. I could do them both.
Yeah, I know, buddy. I'm sorry. We don't have much of a choice. I mean, to be fair, if you spent, you know, countless ages ruling over these people that you cared deeply about, and they start turning into these monsters, wouldn't you have a hard time fighting them? I can understand his hesitation. I mean, it doesn't mean that I won't take action in his stead, but I don't know. Fucking flesh dogs. Ugh, look at them. Please, you have to fight. Come on.
I shall silence the beasts of the air. Pray continue onward.
Alright. Agreed. We head north. Alright. Well, that thing is big. Okay. I mean, they can be defeated. That's better than nothing. You know, at least they're not, like, unkillable. Even if they were formerly people. Okay. Alright. The world's on fire. Oof. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Hold still.
Alright. Forward. That's concerning. It's too late. Too late for us all. All we can do is offer a swift death. Ugh. It seems like whenever they fall, like someone falls into despair, they turn into these things. I don't know. That's what I'm getting at least. What the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ew. It's doing it again. Okay, it's whichever mouth isn't actually talking. Oh god, I'm confused. Nope. Fuck, alright, barely escaped that.
Allow me.
There. Oh, hit! Okay. Alright, almost got him.
Hold still.
God, the mouse are so creepy. Oh. Dude, I don't like that mechanic. That is so not cool. Fuck out of here. Okay. Oh, maiming home. I wonder what that looks like. Oh, huh. The chosen path. I mean, probably the big one. Oh no, dead elephant friend. Oh god. They're gonna turn into it too. Okay.
Hold still.
Yeah, these things are creepy looking. I love it.
Allow me. You cannot stop us.
Alright. Continuing on. Oh no, don't make the elephant guys transform. No. No, no, not your mom. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. God, that's fucked. That's really fucked up.
Hold still.
So I feel like this is going to end up turning into like one of those hope versus despair things. And that when somebody gives into despair, they end up turning into one of these monsters. But like, you know, we've been collecting hope in that flower, basically, since the, you know, early on in the expansion. Yeah. I don't know, maybe. It's such a Persona game. I mean, yeah, it's a Final Fantasy game. It has a lot of things in common. Also, I will say, we kill a lot more gods than Persona characters do. Like, the main protagonist of this game eats gods for breakfast, really. We just happen to kill, like, the big one. Or, well, one of the two big ones, really. What the hell is that horse thing in the back? Oh god.
Hold still.
Also, low-key, this game is better than Persona games. You can't prove me wrong, sorry. Persona 5 was good, it does not beat this game, not by a long shot. Alright, next. Terminus Sprinter, alright.
Hold still.
Oh yeah, I mean, different tastes. Like I said, it's like, you know, it's my opinion. Sorry, I should have said this game is better than Persona games in general. Again, I like Persona games. 5 was a good game. This is just better for me. Yeah, again, personal preference.
Allow me.
Yeah, but also to be fair, Ray, from what I understand, you've played a lot less of Final Fantasy XIV than Persona 5. Like, you know, I don't know if you can, like, give an actually, you know, thorough opinion on it without having seen the majority of the game. Yeah, I mean, valid enough, I guess. Also, like, just low-key, Atlas is a really scummy company. I feel very awkward about supporting them in any way, but that's a me thing, I guess. Yeah, that's a lot of hours. Again, like, I wouldn't rule out this game without giving it more time, you know? But, you know, opinions are opinions. What the fuck am I looking at here? It's like an elephant exploded and then the insides got angry. Look, you can see it's like trunk in the back. Oh, God. Oh, I hate it. Okay, that's an area of effect. Alright, there's water bubbles. I'm gonna hang in here, Alpha now. Yeah, I mean, these are very chaos spawny enemies. What the hell? Oh. Okay. At least it doesn't have a crazy confusion mechanic like that last one. That was not a great mechanic, but I don't know. You lied? What do you mean? Poison, oh god. Oh, okay. Fate Go's alright, I don't know. It didn't keep my attention for too long. I like the Fate series a lot, actually. Just the gameplay of that just didn't really do it for me. Yeah, that's a gacha game. Oh, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, there's the obvious question of why I play it, then I know why. Like, I've played gacha games before, I understand why people play them. Ah, okay, I just got fettered, that's not good. Kill it! Whew. Yeah, anything like, I'm like, oh god, look at it. It's so creepy. I mean, Nero's a saber face, so, like, I don't really see the appeal. She's cute, sure, but, like, I don't know. I'd rather go, like, go for a character that doesn't look like half the other characters, you know? I'm gonna have to, clear my inventory soon. Let's see. Sun's Ascent. Okay. Ooh. That's... Oh, God. Look at them all. Uh-oh. I don't think I can kill that many. They are above stick with fiends. Yeah, I noticed. Holy shit. Oh, hey. Trailer moment. It's because I didn't play extra? I did play extra, actually. Not all of it, but I played a good amount of it. I've also played, I played the one Dynasty Warriors-esque one. What was it? It was Fate Extella. I played the hell out of Fate Extella. That was pretty good. It was. I mean, it wasn't an amazing game, but it was like entertaining, I guess. Okay, Alpha now is petrified. This is fine. This is not fine. God, the entire island is just fucked. Got a freaking CK class scenario on our hands here.
This will hurt.
Yeah, it's a very good like turn off brain kind of game. You just want to go and hit buttons and have things die over. It's very good for that.
Allow me.
Getting fending gear. I mean, it'll be good for when I level Paladin, but yeah. Okay. God, there's so many of them. Where are they all coming from? Fair enough. I don't know. Oh god, this was a boss in one of the Shadowbringer sections. There's just two of them casually here. That was bigger, I guess. Maybe it was a different version of this.
Hold still.
Oh, there's more. Kill the creepy things. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, almost to the last boss of the dungeon. Honestly, I have no idea what it could be, but I'm really terrified to find out. Alright, here we go. What is it even, like... Oh god. Fair enough. Blasphemy, Savabramanu. Okay. Alright. There's another foe in my way. I'll take you down too. They actually seem bigger in the cutscene, to be honest. Whoa, I saw the fire. Where do we go? Alright, well, seems fine. Yeah, convenient for sure. I guess I have to stay on the opposite one, maybe? Yeah, I think that's the case. Alright. And it's gone, alright. What, face change? What's it doing? Hi! Oh. Kill it! I'm not sure if people are getting pushed back to. It's fine. Whew. Alpha, no heals, please. Okay. Almost got him. Come on. Oh, shit. Yep, that worked. Wait, I did it wrong. Ow. I wiped. Shit. Alright. Sorry about that. Just have to restart the fight, sadly. I'm sorry, I totally misread that. I thought it was the other way around. Okay. Well, excuse me, Ray. I'm sorry. Ugh. First time doing the boss. Let's go. Round 2. bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Alright. Ah, shit. I didn't time that very well. Darn. Alright. Come on, let's go. Trill, go burr. Oh god. There we go. We're fine. We're mostly fine. Everything is mostly fine. Back to where I was before. Put some blood this time. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good. Get him, Stenian! Hell yeah.
Hold still.
And checkmate. Got him. Ba 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 da. All right. Well, that happened. Now what? What do you guys have to say? Creature is close, still fighting the skies above. Dot dot dot. That was one of the worst of them, or at least I hope it was. The horrors of Ra born anew. This must be the blasphemy they spoke of. I'm not sure what Alphino said. I keep every single dungeon I've gotten a fucking spear. Let's see what they look like first. Boots. Try on. Oh, they're kind of cute, actually. I like those. Alright, well. Sure. But what the heck? I don't know, I mean, sure, we killed the blasphemy, but what happens next? It's not like we can... I doubt they'll make it all go away, at least. Creepy.
As I feared.
What is it?
The beast was there, and now it is no more. Yes?
Indeed. We saw it plain. But you didn't, did you?
I saw nothing. Not the blasphemy that perished here, nor the other men turned beasts. And because of this, I now see all too well. There is no ether. Where the creatures should be, I saw naught but emptiness.
That's not good.
Emptiness? That would mean...
Recall the words of the Watcher. 'Twas a stagnancy of ether, a cessation of flow, leading to decay and absence, that led the ancients to conclude their star was dying. This is the same phenomenon. The instant these people are seized by the transformation, their ether begins to rot and crumble away like dried mud. Until, from their corporeal forms to their very souls, naught remains.
But the beast
Heron.
spoke with its dying
Shit's bad.
breath. Surely at least a sliver of the man it was endured.
Mayhap so.
Oh, shit, I
Gods be good. You're saying they cannot be saved.
don't think so.
Not by any means known
Shit's
to me,
worse. Yeah.
or by any means at all, like as not. For there is naught left to save.
They return not even to the ethereal sea.
That's not good. So what are we gonna do about all of that stuff flying in the sky?
The beasts rage on, their hunger insatiable. Even deprived of their master, they perpetuate his legacy of hate.
Yeah, so it's not like the Light Wardens.
Once proud sons and daughters of Thavnir, all of them, and now I spill their blood.
Vitra, my friends, I am heartened to see you safe.
I still want their armor.
You put your secret at risk. Those closest to me already know the truth. A truth I must now share with one and all.
Aside from the face mask, I still think that's weird, but the armor itself looks cool.
Vitra, calamity has come to Radzatan. Our fair nation is rent by screams of pain and despair. More than ever, we require a strong leader to shepherd us through the storm. Reveal your true self to our people, Vitra, and guide us to salvation.
What madness is this I run? Thou dost forget thyself. Were we to reveal our duplicity, it would do naught but foster confusion and chaos. Nay, I shall remain the Satrap's loyal ally, and do battle with the beasts. Easing hearts and leading the people to safety is thy task, and thine alone. I ask that you remain at Ahewan's side, and render unto him what aid you may. I know not what lies ahead, but without you, Radzatan will not survive.
Take me with you.
Hey!
I am as at home fighting in the air as I am on land. Take me with you.
Were my words unclear? I require no assistance. Thy place is at Ahewan's side.
Estinia, here.
Ayo.
The last thing you ever wanted. A link pearl. We'd gain much from knowing your elevated perspective. And it'll keep you from getting lonely, which I know you love.
You heard the man. Seems I'm coming with you after all.
Then I pray thy grip is iron. Be it on thy head if thou dost chance to fall.
Fair enough. Now, shall we?
Hell yeah. How so? PTSD from what?
I fear it is as Vitra says. We will not survive this on our own. While I am loath to impose upon you again.
I would insist if you did not. It is the very reason we have come.
Then once more I find myself without words to thank you properly. Let us
fair
return
enough.
to the capital and plan our next course of action.
Yeah, Behemoth was kind of a hard fight. I guess, yeah, I mean, keep fighting, that's all we can do. Foster hope where we can. All life must end in death, yet death, in turn, gives birth to new life, such as the flow of aether. To think that natural cycle could simply be cut off, the very thought makes me shudder. After so long and so many sacrifices, we finally found a way to cure the tempered, but these poor souls, they vanished without a trace. Is there truly no saving them? When Astinia and Freecha defended Ratsatan from above, so we on the ground must find a way to prevent these transformations, and soon. The stillness in the air puts me ill at ease. We must be wary. Worry not. I can see your aether and that of our companions. We have not suffered the fate of those unfortunate souls. Yeah, Our Radiant host has eliminated the immediate threat to the city. Though it pains me to know those beasts were once my own people, there is no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steel ourselves for what is yet to come. Die? Okay. I mean... to Millicorn, I guess? You may now enter Vam's body. Yep, okay. Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Megaduta for the time being. There I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we should carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhaps the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations, and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events, it may give us some insight as to a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups so we may cover more ground. Alice and I will start in Pax of the Path. Thank Great Ishtola, pray for Dharma. I leave Artha to Graha and you, Issa. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Megaduta, then we might share what we've learned with the Senate rep. Okay. Can I use the Aethernet here? Or... that'd be nice. Shall we be off then? Arthur is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia. Those alchemists forged many of our warding skills. And that seems as good a place as any to be in our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly to Nuadine, the chief alchemist there on our last visit. You should be happy to answer our queries. Come on, Graha. Sure, do you have anything to say? Okay, it's the same thing. Unsure, think you still have some stuff to do before you can activate your... Okay. Good to know. Yeah. I'm still wondering when the role quests come in. I haven't seen any sign of them, but I imagine it's fine until later. Yep, still disabled. That's true. Have there been any extra talking points? I don't think so. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep? Alright. Night Ray, thank you for hanging out for a bit. Have a good sleep, buddy. Ah, I remember those red eyes. You were with those scions who commissioned the scales from us, yes? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubled times? We are assisting the Zotrop in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Do you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going to go about my work, I was disturbed by the crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly, I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of the Balshahan Bazaar, and the next instant, a monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the Fiend and its minions propelled themselves skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. Thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we now know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar, then. Alright. Do 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 do. Are there... Textile Styles. So this is Stavinarian weave. I must say, it bears a resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvos. Small wonder, really, given that it's just across the water. Not that I am much of an expert in Corvosi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Charlian, and like as not, I will never reside there again. That said, in recent days, I felt more acutely aware of my heritage, and grateful for it. It was thanks to my forebears I inherited the royal eye, and with it, the wisdom of ancient Allag. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe. And one day, when this calamity is but a memory, I would like to see Corvos again, if only once. Forgive me, but my shop is closed until further notice. Needless to say, we've more pressing concerns these days. Excuse me. We have come not in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perhaps witness anything? One moment, sorry. Okay. Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw its little minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. While that was all going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. Do 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 do. Is something the matter, traveler? If you are lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? Aye, I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around and there was the fiend, its massive body bursting through the entryway with the force of a tidal wave, and then it was gone as quick as it came. Sister has to have mercy. What is happening to the world? What am I to do? Is nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. The danger has passed, at least for now. If it's not too painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? First I heard the screams, then a horde of ravening beasts came charging towards us. One of them was huge, bigger than a Merid, throwing people about like a rag dolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same. But the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder, more voices in the throng. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That is enough, my good man. You were brave enough to share your tale. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible too has survived mostly unscathed. Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones, and rest your body and mind while you are able. I suspect that this is the most we can expect the people here to tell us. I think it best we find a place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. Oh. That's fine. Judging by their accounts, the transformation has already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the plaza and headed towards the Aetheryte Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in that Mahan can surely tell us more. Alright. Going after that enormous beast, are you? Aye, I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damned by the gods for putting me there. It started over there, by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Conversations must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands and black mist is swirling about him. Then his whole body burst apart and there stands a hideous, slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friends start shrieking, then the black mist comes again, until the change takes them too. The stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perhaps know who the merchants were? No, I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cost to mingle with their sort. I saw Meliel, the barmaid, chatting with them though. She might know something. Even after repairing all that damage, it'd take a while for business to pick up again. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it. Anyway. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Meherd poured me a drink, when suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pained, angry groan. It was like anything I'd ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As what happens next, to recall it sent shivers up my spine. Some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Meherd, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the Radiant host came to our aid. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn. I'm certain of it. The windows here offered a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Interesting. Okay. So the sky burning, so like, is a symptom, not the cause, obviously. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Mayreed's Mahan. What can I get for you? We've come here not for libations, but rather for information. You are, Meliel, correct? Yes? We are investigating the so-called blasphemy on the Sitrop's behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Kalzal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thavanarian specialties. Kalzal? Oh, no! It's through him, though, I met Mattia. Yes, the name rings a bell. Didn't you meet them both in your first trip to Thavnar? If I recall correctly, Kalzal ran a trading operation in Yeddelmad, and it was there that you made Mattia's acquaintance. Yes, the same Kalzal, no doubt. A rather successful man, from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere could not have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it once was. Trying times for the head of a trading consortium, indeed. Kalzal was a compassionate man. Even as his own business suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell his wares. Yeah, that's... fuck. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting. As far as I could hear, yet as they discussed matters further, Kalzal's tone grew grave and grim. It was then that... Forgive me. I would not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Do you notice anything unusual about Khalsal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else could help you. Khalsal lived for his work and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too were lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it would help. What do you say? That sucks. Oof. Poor Khalsal. I mean, I think the whole thing is like, when someone falls to despair, they start turning into these Terminus beasts. Which is why we have the Elpis, which is like collecting hope, basically. I don't know. That's my running theory. Khalsal made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Khalsal lived there since childhood. It was known throughout the neighborhood. Kama, the name is new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. I cannot promise you that you'll find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let us see where this lead takes us. Gratias? Yep. Out of curiosity, Ren, you know the scene where you sleep before this all goes down? And then, like, somebody knocks on the door and it provides you a huge list? Who did you choose for that? Oh, right. I don't think I can use the Ethernet while he's following me. Let's see. After leaving them behind, we're to retrace our steps and head back towards the Aetherite Plaza. Alright. From here, we ascend the stairs. The reason why I asked, by the way, Ren, is I chose Graha when that happened, and he was the one that showed up. So I'm curious if it's always him, or if it's just, or if it's depending on who you choose on that list, it's whoever that person would be. This must be huge, and in which case, we should take the path leading southeast. Yeah, the Night Visitor. Who did you choose for that? You got Yashola? Okay, so it's whoever you choose then. Interesting. Huh. If we keep going this way, we should arrive in Kama before long. Walking these unfamiliar streets is quite the adventure, is it not? I can only hope we can explore Raotan at leisure once this crisis is past. Yeah. Me too, bud. That's pretty neat, though. I'll have to go and see if I can rewatch that and get the different people. Because I'm curious what everybody says. The moment with Graha was a pretty heartfelt moment. I felt like it was nice. This must be Kama. We've arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Khalsal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. Mati. Khalsal, you say? Yes, I've known him since he was a boy. If there's ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return, he'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easy as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, well with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain from a way to turn his fortunes around. Then at night, I heard the door open. I looked out to see Khalsal sitting on a bench, his head hung low, a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Yeah, comforting is a very good word for it, honestly. Yeah, I want to see the others at some point. Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles with his consortium. He was the same old Kalza, cordial and honest, like always. These questions you're asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughter told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about the bazaar going-ons. Rest assured, the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the set rep order it. We should probably check out his house if it's an option. See if there's an option anywhere for that. The last couple hours in the 86 to 88 content were a time, so I forgot what happened when. Do you have the 85? Yeah, I've already done the 85 dungeon. God, I'm terrified to find out what happens from 86 to 88. Excited, but terrified. Could he come back another time? I just woke up. I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Have you finished the story yet, Ren? Or are you still working at it? You're on the last map? Wow. Oh. Best of luck with everything, man. I hope you enjoy every second of it. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Part of our intrusion, you may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavner. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kalzo? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kalzo? I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seems as though he'd managed to turn things around, thanks to a generous order from Ffxiv Fibers, while he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Janaba might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the agreement, or the arrangement. Janaba at Ffxiv Fibers. That sounds promising. I have no idea how to pronounce this stuff. I apologize. 89.5. Wow. To go there. Got it. Whew. Rough stuff. I can only assume what happened is that this deal was his last hope for salvation, basically. And that, you know, something went south with it, and which just threw him into despair. From there, who knows? If I'm not mistaken, those stairs lead to Dharma. It's quite the sight, the red sky above. During the final days of yore, the heavens burned and the stars fell. Creation magics ran amok. That was my assumption when I saw Amarat. Perhaps the ancients believed the same, that the terror of a single powerful individual was the cause of their calamity. And yet, those selfsame horrors now manifest themselves before our eyes. What could it be that sets the heavens aflame and turns ordinary man into beasts? Non-spoiler advice, I'd set aside about an hour or a little more once you get into the 87 dungeon. A lot happens. Good to know. Yeah. I'm probably not going to be streaming all night like yesterday. But I plan on going for a little bit tonight. You know, see what happens. It depends really on how quickly things escalate. Like, if I don't get to a spot that feels like a decent stopping spot, then I'll just kind of keep going, probably. I don't know, we'll see. And hurry, I said, there's no time to waste. Pardon me, but you're in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I simply don't have the time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we can speak when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. Sure. And you can carry our fabrics. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, those textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. Sure. Another errand. Oh, cool. I can apply stuff here. Cool. Should probably get that mended at some point. Alright, Kamala. This area is for employees only. Out! Out! What's that? You come to help? Oh, praise be to Minerva. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses, yes? Maybe. I'd like you to carry the small crate to Nabrifal, by the storehouses near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Manua, and the massive crate there goes to Zainab by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once you've been delivered, consider your work here complete. Okay. Not at all. The right is it? Then you've come to the right place, and thank you for your aid. How much time do I actually have? That's a big crate. Wow. If you have any crates of finished products such as carpets, clothing, and the like, pray bring them here to the primary storehouse. A crate full of clothing, I can take that off your hands. Many thanks for the delivery. Do 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 do. I'm really curious to find out who that voice we heard on the moon was after Zodiac died. But we'll find out. I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? A good thing, that. Never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. A crate full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put that away for you. You've carried all the crates to the storehouses, you say? And so quickly, too. Why, I've never seen anyone so strong. And I and my associates will see to the rest, so please return to Jinaba and assure him our work is proceeding apace. I'll tell you the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times. Done as I asked, have you? If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You have done us a great favor, traveler. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatuses entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, you will not lose any more to those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed? We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers have already left for the day, but those of us here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the door, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror, and in that instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then... It's contagious. He too transformed. I'm sorry. There was something you wanted to ask. Indeed. You knew the merchant Kalzal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment? Kalzal? I know him well. We'd arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end, we received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another one of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand, we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he'd discussed it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember when we what we saw in Vanaspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kalzal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could it be that intense emotions were what triggered this transformation? That makes sense, yeah. Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Yeah, so it's triggered by emotions of some sort. I mean, despair, clearly. But even still, this didn't happen before this, and plenty of people were kind of fucked up. Beyond the depths of despair. We were to reconvene with the others in front of Megaduta, were we not? That should be just outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray for your establishment is spared further tragedy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed. I thank you for your concern. I pray you to take care as well. Man, it turns out being depressed turns you into a monster. Shit. I'm making light of the situation, obviously. Yeah. Alright. Voice cutscene or not a voice cutscene? Do I get a chance to rest my lungs?
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Alice and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Good H2O. I'm actually going to get some more in a second. After this cutscene, probably.
We should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Kalzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
It's definitely possible.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Kalzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast.
Yep, that's not good.
Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Yeah, like Ishgard and Alamigo. Oh shit.
Look! It's the Sartre! The Sartre!
Thank the heavens.
He's gonna give in to despair, turn into a beast, and set forth just everything going to shit, I feel like. Even further.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened.
Maybe not, I don't know.
And safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from you, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Balaga's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Uh-oh.
Your Excellency.
No, not in public.
You are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Matya, no, not a good time.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Balaka's stand, fearing
No,
for the
oh god.
safety of a friend.
Matya, no.
As I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! God have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb!
No.
Later, they catch him, stick their fangs into him. The fangs! Scream!
Get away from her, now!
Oh god. Oh god, she's a big one. Oh shit. No.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run as fast as you can.
No. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh fuck. Yeah, fun. Sure, Ren. No, 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 no.
Vitra, our people, you must save them.
Oh, fuck, no. I have a gun! Shoot it!
Rise up.
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own.
Oh, please, he'll be okay. Calm down.
Yes. You will survive. You must.
Good boy, girl. Come on. Graha, hang in there, buddy. It's gonna be okay.
Be strong, my friends.
Come on, buddy. It's a...
Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations.
Yeah, channel that Exarch.
Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape.
Atta boy.
Flee this place.
Yeah.
Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alize! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matsya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right. Go with them, will you?
Right.
We will save these people. As many as we can.
That was a cool moment. Love me some badass Graha. Damn it all. Staying calm isn't exactly my forte. We meet again. You do remember me, yes? You saved my skin twice over in Yeldaban, and now I find myself turning to you for help once more. Let us tarry here no longer. Alice, stay calm. Please don't. Don't do this. We want to save Pakistan, whatever it takes. Matya, it pains me to put you in harm's way, but I would ask you for your aid as well. Of course, Pakistan is not far, just down that hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. Oh boy. In that case, this is what we shall do. Issa, I ask that you take the lead to dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alice and I will keep with Matsu headed amongst the trees, and follow you when the path is clear. That's a very pink cat girl. There's no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. What dress is that? Kinda cute. Frontier dress. I think I have that. Thought I did at least. to help this person out before summoning my own, just to not overwhelm things. There we go. Not a one can get through. I won't let it. And almost done. Whew. Eighth the right, eighth the right, eighth the right, eighth the right. What's happened to them? Good work, Issa. Though I work for Matsuya. Don't make me kill Matsuya. Come on, don't make me do it, game. Don't make me kill Fish Friend. It cannot be. Oh boy. We must heal those we can, and quickly. I see no beasts, but stand on your guard. I will do my best to help. The cooling body is already beginning to stiffen. The massive wound suggests the villager was gored by a terrible beast. The villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. Damn it all. Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live. Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. Fuck. Alright, inside the house, probably? Or is it that? Yeah. Have you come to help us? Too late, my family, my friends. His wounds are deep, but he may yet be saved. Go and help the others. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope the others managed to flee, but if the rest have turned into the beast, by the 12, let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further, and no matter what fate, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Matsuya. No doubt what you have seen here weighs heavier on his heart than ours. Yeah, where is Matsuya? Oh boy. Stay strong, please. Oh, Issa. This is, Eurovet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters. He still lives. Young Matsuya here has told me about everything. I had not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on, as we always have done, until today when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope that they have found their way to safety. Matsuya, do you perhaps remember Quersoff and Mevon? The young couple who always bought your fresh catches. How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way. But Quersoff and Mevon brought my fish and sung his praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe, to elude these fiends, while caring for one so young is an impossible task. Surely, I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Of course. Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. I'd rather you stay here, to be honest. Debatably safer. There. Boy blip. The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but he has sadly fallen into disrepair in the recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please, stay back! That was Quersoff. Oh no, this is not good. Wait here. Yes, I understand. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. Ah, shit. Oh boy, okay. The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. Matsuya, I'm sorry, Issa. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Is anyone? My arms so heavy, and my legs. I cannot feel my legs. My life fled with our daughter. I need to find them. Need to be with them. No. Quersoff, no. Quersoff, you must stay strong. More time. I thought I had. I don't want to die. I'm gonna speak to him. Thank you. Please, find them. Mahavan still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Pakistan. There is nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Korsov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. You see, no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Mavan and the child must be elsewhere. Oh, look. Oh, it's useful to get aether currents on the, end of the world. Okay, more enemies. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot. Honestly, this is a kind of fucked up apocalypse. I mean, it's one hell of an infection, you know? Like, yeah, it makes sense seeing your friends and family turn into monsters before your eyes. Of course it would put you into despair. If Mava and our daughter came through this area recently, you see no evidence of their passage. Where did they go? Did they make it all the way back here? Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. O gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Mavan and her little one to safety. Honestly, I need you to stay calm, please. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavner.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
It's me. How fare you below?
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
God, is Vritra susceptible to this? I really hope not.
Chaos and panic sweep Razad Khan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation, as my companions tell it.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflict this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. Oh, capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Razat Khan is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, indifferent from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Issa to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes. And the Dragonsong War would still rage on.
True. Yeah.
And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals. Yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Razat Khan hangs in the balance. We have company.
Trailer moment. Do I get to, like, play as this? Come on, that'd be super cool.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Trailer moment. Hell yeah. Okay, fair enough. That'd be kind of weird to play as, but I don't know, it'd be neat. Alright. Real quick before I continue, I'm going to grab some more water. I'll be right back. BRB. Alright. Okay. Alright. The hour has come. Let us continue on and see where this clusterfuck continues us to. Sorry about that. If Mevon fell deeper into the jungle, she and her children are in grave danger. Whatever will we do? Gods have mercy. You cannot let fear consume you. It's gonna be okay. We'll find a way. Fear consume me? What are you talking about? Then I too could become a beast? I understand, I think. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alice and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Macho speak with Elder Eurovet? Pray, explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you are able. We will save Malva and her child. We can do that much for Korsov. Whatever the name is. It will not be easy, but I will tell the Elder about Korsov. I'm hard to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Korsov, but he... Say no more. I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Korsov may be gone, but there's still hope for Mevon and their child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if, in your search, you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe and their spirits high. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once. You got it. Hey, look, a Reaper portal. Boop. I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. Without us resume our search for your friend and her child, what shall we begin, Master? If we follow Kisroda south, we will arrive at Perusa, the temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible Mevon sought shelter there, and perhaps other villages as well. That's solid. Matsuya, stay close to me, alright? You two, take the lead. Keep an eye out for any beasts. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We'll make for Perusa as quick as we are able. With me. Nope, that one. That's a flat fuck. Oh god. Look out. It's flat fuck Saturday. Wait, that doesn't work. One second. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Mevon? She's a friend of mine too, but I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere, trying to avoid the beast. And with her child, gods, worry not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own. Watch out for the gators. Issa, wait. Perusa lies just up ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beasts have come, and many have already been killed. Alpha and Elsa have gone to do what they can, but there are so many. More than I could count. You must be ready. Always ready. I don't want everything to get too overwhelmed, so I'm trying to help people clear out their own mobs before I, trigger mine. Though the favor is rarely returned. I don't have time to play with you, Lemur. I gotta go. That's a big one. Kill the terrifying skin beast. Alright. One more group. Kill them. God, I hate these bird things. They're freaky. Go back around, I guess. There you are. How far are the others? I see. You've seen to all the beasts in sight. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple.
courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevin? Where could she be?
That's a great question. I don't know this area very well.
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
Yeah.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
But I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things.
There is. We'll find a way.
And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
Shh, hey, calm down. Don't freak out. You're gonna explode. You will turn into a skin monster. Please stop. Please stop. Oh God. These poor things.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends, this is a place of worship.
For the love of God, don't turn to primals.
Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Attaboy, Matya.
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world.
Yeah.
To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are.
There you go.
My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends.
Even if you lose your way, even if it costs you your life, you bear the burden and fight on, kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent. That's all you can do. Am I right, Elidibus?
You were searching for Mevin, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
It would be unfortunate, especially with so many people. Yeah.
They should.
They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
Smart.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
Absolutely.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Pretty much. She knew this was going to happen.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Kill it. Do. We'll turn this around somehow. We have to, I mean... Over there, my view was blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Issa, go with Matia and search along the river. Alphino and I will circle around from the south. Alright. Watch out for all the flat fucks. Bunch of fucking gators over here. Oh, this is cool. I really love how big the maps are in Endwalker. There's so much to see, and I feel like every time I go back, there's more. It's pretty cool. Like, I've barely seen Labyrinthos. I only saw, like, parts of it. Watch the ground, it might have teeth. Yeah.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mervyn!
Don't, please!
Hell yeah, Nevin. Fuck that thing. Or, wait, don't piss it off. Alphino, my boy! Get him! Ooh, ow. No. Ah! Well, it's water at least. I mean... Oh, hell yeah! I'll get her, don't worry. I'm not sure if that actually helped at all. Where's the baby? Mervyn's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death no doubt came swiftly. Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Where is it? Oh, man, babies sink like a rock. You take the babe into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Yeah, no kidding. Do I set the baby in my inventory? Nope. Okay. Did you find Mevan and the child? Damn it all. You have the child? Let me see her. 1x baby, sell 5 gil. Yeah. It's not even a key item.
She's so cold, Elfina.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Yeah. Oh, there's more. Alright.
Not now.
Matsia, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long.
Yep.
We make our stand here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall.
You can do it.
Strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
Go, fisherman, go!
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
Steady. You know the way.
Come on, you can do it, buddy. No! Not the baby. No, don't do this to me, game. Oh, come on, no!
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
Oh, God. No. No.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See.
No.
See
I'm gonna cry. No.
See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt we forge.
No.
Every agony.
Atsia, no. Estinian! Oh, thank fuck. Oh, God. Okay.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please, Please. You must save the child.
Oh God.
She is all that remains of Nevan and Grasef. Please.
I'm not sure how that calms the baby down, but okay.
Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Alright, yeah.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
Oh, thank fuck. Oh my God, I don't know if I could handle that.
Our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the horde.
God. Stay strong, keep the faith. At journey's end, we will meet again.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
I guess I saw it. He had help from on high.
What, like divine aid?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matia's aid.
Yeah.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Man, I hope so.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone.
Agreed.
She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband at least. Will you help me?
God, all the pain our character has been through. I don't know. I mean, they seem to be at least... They've put a lot of focus on how much we've been through. I'm very worried we're gonna break at some point. Go. I will keep watching until your work is done. We have done what we can. 'Tis for the villages of Pakistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mevan and Khrushchev died as they lived, as themselves and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. Nah, hardships make a strong arrow with a gun. True. True. To think the day would come when even the smallest of solaces would be this comforting. Hey, at least I leveled up. Hey, Automaton Queen. Queen Gambit. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Estinian stands in silence, a grim expression on his face. You are ready then? In that case, let us head to Pakistan. No doubt Vritra is waiting for us. I could teleport back. I'm gonna run. I wonder, I mean, obviously, you know, you're not going to tell me either way, but I wonder if we'll hear from Ardbert at all this expansion. He's been pretty quiet so far, and, you know, I mean, it seemed like he was at least capable of stalking towards the end of 5.3, but beyond that, I don't know. You know, I'd like to hear from our boy, though. Oh, hi, Vritra. Large boy. We saw Hades for a bit, though I wonder if that's the last of him, or... we'll find out. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsa returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl has already begun to regain her strength. was joyously received his word of her mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavner must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, every death another void that can never be filled. We who survived them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we lost. Korsov and Mavlin's babe is a child of Thavner as well. I thank you for turning her to us safe. Oh, most great and merciful Worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that that were it not for you, brave Matsuyan the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Alwan as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Nidhana, what are you doing here? I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need, and so I and several of my colleagues come from the great work came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Evan's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are a far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varashan was created to serve as your emissary? Did thou suspect the boy was but a simulacrum? A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Alwan's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vricha. Pray, allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors not only of Radatan, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vricha, but the star yet awaits for salvation. Once more, will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in their darkest hour. To a team the place is in good hands. I would return to see how Radatan fares. What will you do, Scions? I were the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way.